We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Denver. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Seven Pirates! Nice! Ready!
In motion, Okonkwo.
Panther 11! Panther 11!
The throw right away is Ward. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Time to be lying.
Now, Dowdle. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. And Zach Allen there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Come on. Hit! Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 60.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will score. Jim DK, touchdown Titans. And for Cam Ward, the first overall selection in April, career touchdown pass number 1. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down. Right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nick. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
On the ground, McLaughlin. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down. Nix forced to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Clyde Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Go check! Go check! Ready! 19, 18,
Here's a carry for Dowdle. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Back the street! Here we go, back! Next, ready!
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. P.J. Watt up to make the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
60, after 60. Come on. Hit! 70, Timberwolves. Go!
On the ground, it's Dowdle. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They are going for it. It's Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Broncos. First down. First down.
How to throw it here on first down. That's swung out to Harvey. And a penalty flag down in the backfield. They finally get him down, but I'm not sure if this is going to stand. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 3. A run here, it's McLaughlin. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now, Nick's going to look to throw. Moving to his right. He runs with it.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. For Harvey, 25 total touchdowns his senior season at UCF. This his first in the NFL. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Check mash. Come on. 70 look.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60
From the gun, here's Ward. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Cougar 19.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tennessee.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready? Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
On 1st and 10. Ward. That's caught. Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
19 strikes. 65. Dragon 60.
Ward now on 3rd down. That one out wide. Dowdle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Hey, smash Bronco! Come on. Hey, 70 Dimble, no! Set, Panther, ready?
Now give on the ground. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Hiking it.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Reno!
Handoff here, up the middle, and somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that 1st contact. They'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Now it's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go. in the second quarter. Here's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now a screen, here's Pollard. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Titans will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Courtland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
On the give, this is Harvey. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Bronco switch. Bronco 19, Charger 19. Back. Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Let's go. Back to 60.
On second down, here's Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they've gotten going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face third down and 14. Out of the gun, Ward. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Eilmacher. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer, so it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day, and I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
They're going to take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Go.
Shotgun snap for Wolves. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the ready.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Buffalo 18. 70 Lions.
Back to throw is Ward. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready.
Handoff now for Hardman. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down. Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Travis Jones taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is complete to Hardman. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Nix gonna throw for it. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18. Mustang Knight. Cowboy 80. Check, man.
They'll motion the slot man right. To throw on 2nd down is Wolf. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the gun, here's Ward. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos will take over possession here at the 44.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Big snap on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he gets back to Hartman. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Nix. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll swing this one out to McLaughlin. And he'll take this one in. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it will come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
70,
They snap it to Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he's going to have to eat this one, as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
To throw is Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Iomanner. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. 7 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Dowdle trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss and run. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
Pollard, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's fourth and goal. This caught, and he will score. Game on. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown Titans. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
Titans 26. Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed it the most.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. First and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here's second and 9. A run once more, that's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
At the 38-yard line.
A run with Harvey. He's got space inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back from 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down for Tennessee. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Ward. And brought in by Chark. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st down, it's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
One last throw here for Ward. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
So try it again. Starting me over, I'm back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running.